Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Hi.
A little bit of a strange hello on your part. What's going on?
I've been bothered all night and all morning.
About?
Well, yesterday on the show, we were remarking about how the KCNI KBBN studios have kind of been overrun by these little black gnats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, well, one of our staff members yesterday brought up an interesting comment, I guess you would call it. I don't know if it's... I think the best way to describe it is a coincidence. I don't know if we can call it fact. But they mentioned that they thought that the gnats started showing up at about the time you began your little experiment with not washing your white shirt. That's... I got to thinking about that last night, got to thinking about it this morning, and you know, the time frame does kind of set up that way. And I'm like, do I bring it up to Dave? Do I not say anything to Dave? And well, I guess I've brought it up.
It's funny that you would bring that up this morning, because I have to admit that entered my mind, and I have been a little itchy, and this is Thursday, and it seems like maybe the intensity of the little bugs has increased, but I think I heard somebody also think maybe it was the plants. The bugs were living on the plants.
Oh, okay. Well, sure, I can understand that, maybe.
So last night, when everybody left yesterday afternoon, I got out the dairy fog, and I sprayed directly on the plants, and I sprayed all this area, the whole building, and then left the doors shut and went home. And I was a bit disappointed this morning when I arrived at, there's no flies or anything, because it's really good on flies, but those little gnats seem to be around, even after fogging last night.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Well, go ahead.
Did you spray your shirt?
No, I didn't spray my shirt. I knew I was going to wear it again today, so I didn't want to put
so you
dairy spray on it.
So you sprayed everything else, but you didn't spray the shirt. And when you walked in this morning, you noticed the gnats as you wore your shirt.
Well, I guess so.
Okay. All right. Just asking.
I don't know that there's a correlation to that, and I guess I'm going to put it to you, like a while back Veronica Smith put it to me.
Yeah.
And I haven't got over that yet, by the way. And I saw
I know you haven't.
Veronica earlier this week, and I didn't get a chance to speak to her. She was at the economic development meeting and gave her report, and then she left right away, and I didn't get a chance to visit with her about this. But if you go back in time, you'll remember she said, Dave, you just can't say things. You have to have data to prove it. You have to have the information to back up the facts that you're laying out there. My thought at that time was, I don't see that happening at the upper levels of our government. But I like Veronica. And it's not that I'm trying to sway this conversation away from the possibility that my shirts might be drawing gnats, because this is the fourth day I've worn this shirt.
That's why I didn't want to say it was fact. I used the term coincidence. I think maybe that's best for now.
Well, why don't we set up some sort of a gazebo effect and see if we can find out?
You mean placebo?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
And, sometime in the near future, I'm going to start practicing being a fairy legal. And then I could probably look into the legalities of you accusing me of drawing gnats with my white shirt. I mean, you don't smell.
Well, listen. Part of it is I'm thinking of you too. On this, because I know that your goal is, because of the way you're looking, the new glasses you got, the way they make you look smart, the whole white shirt effect and everything. You're looking the part of a lawyer, and I know that that is important to you. I would hate for you to show up in the courtroom with little gnats flying around you. That would defeat the look, I think. Anyway,
that wouldn't be
so I'm
good.
I'm thinking of you.
Well,
like I said, I couldn't sleep last night. I've been bothered by this all morning. Do I talk to Dave about this? Because again, I don't feel like I can say it's a fact.
Well, I can't.
And it goes back to what you said. I can't really provide data necessarily. But although you are scratching your
I'm very itchy today.
Your forehead a lot.
Them little bugs are biting. I mean,
but I just wanted to bring it up.
Okay, let me just ask you this then.
All right.
Let's make a comparison. Don't you think if my white shirt on Thursday that I hadn't washed since the weekend, wouldn't you think it would be drawing flies rather than gnats? I mean, I don't
know. So that's a good question. I don't know. I just do know that it seems like, and again, I have no data to back this up, okay? But it does seem like as though there are more gnats toward the end of the week than there are on, say, Monday. It just seems like.
Well, let's go ahead and see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday.
Okay, yes,
I'll have the same beautiful white shirt on. And by the way, I have socks on that I've worn all week because they're magic socks.
Okay.
And I don't have any gnats hanging around my feet. You think? And besides that, the magic socks don't smell, nor does this white shirt.
Okay. All right. Like I said, I don't have data to back up anything. First off, this didn't come from me. It was another staff member.
Oh, I wonder who that could be.
There was another staff member that just happened to say, you know what? It does seem to me as though this problem with the gnats started right when you're around the time that you were doing the whole shirt thing and wearing the same shirt for a week.
All right, here we go. This is an example of the examples that are being set in our country right now. I made the accusation yesterday, if I remember correctly, that possibly Christy Wells's perfume was drawing the gnats. Now,
you did bring that up.
Now, all of a sudden, something is brought up about the possibility of the gnats gathering because my shirt is drawing gnats. Doesn't that seem a little peculiar to you? Maybe a coincidence? Maybe there's some things being thrown around that aren't really facts?
Well, fair enough.
Just go ahead and put something out there to protect your opinion. My opinion is, and you can't tell me right now, Mr. Apperson, you cannot tell me right now that you can smell my shirt from where you're sitting.
No, I can't. No.
Nor can the gnats.
No, I don't. I don't smell your shirt at the moment. No.
The only thing you can smell is Old Spice deodorant if you smell anything.
That is correct, because I'm an Old Spice guy too. So,
yeah. Well, we
yes.
don't. Maybe you can't smell it then if you're using the same thing.
Yeah.
But I believe this goes back to what was stated on the breakfast show yesterday, that it's possible that the perfume that Christy Wells is wearing to work, and I can't actually say that I've ever noticed that she has a perfume on. Of course, she doesn't let me get that close to her cubicle. But anyway, I believe yesterday that's where this little theory or rumor started.
Well, there is one thing we could try.
What's that?
Tomorrow, we take your shirt, put it in one area of the building, and Christy's perfume, a bottle of her perfume, put it in another area of the building, and see if the gnats congregate around one of those areas more than the other.
That would be a fair experiment than just throwing around rumors that are unfounded with no facts.
Well, and that's why I was nervous about even bringing it up, because I don't have data. And that's why I said at the beginning, I'm like, I'm not saying this is a fact. It's just that idea was brought up yesterday, and I'm like, do I kind of talk to Dave about it? Do I not? We have, and
I'm a little burnt up right now.
I know, and I see, and this is not what I wanted.
And you started this right on the air. This is kind of embarrassing. I mean, I take pride in the fact that my magic socks and my white shirts do not have odor, and I'm saving the planet.
Yeah.
The birds and the bees and the butterflies
and the gnats.
Well, let's just close with this, shall we?
All right, let's close.
The phone is ringing right now, and I don't know who that might be. Just to show you how fair we can be on this, yes, let's conduct this experiment tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
And chill out a little bit and wish Joyce Richardson a happy birthday today.
Oh, it's Joyce's birthday today.
Yes, I believe it is.
Wonderful. Happy birthday.
And to show you that things can change.
Okay.
We can make changes.
Yes.
Whether you think they're good or bad or not, that remains to be seen when you make a change. But I want you to know that Lou Dobbs is 75 years old today.
Really?
Yes, commentator of the Fox Business program. Actually got his start back in 1980 on CNN.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Yep, I knew that CNN was where he started.
So things can change, because he's certainly not working for CNN now, nor would that match up. See what I'm saying? Things change.
Kinda. Yeah. All right. Things change.
By the way, real quick.
Yes.
How much time we have here? If I can find this. You know Sharon Stone, right?
The actress.
The actress?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. She's probably kissed. She's probably had a lot of kissing scenes in the movies, don't you think? I mean,
I would say so.
Especially,
yes.
In her years where she was making a lot of films, she was kissing a lot of actors.
Yes.
Because she had love scenes and things like that.
Right.
If I can find my sheet. Here we go. Got a little information here. Okay. Sharon Stone reveals the best on-screen kiss she ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Might surprise you.
Huh.
What this has to do with the Nats, shirts, or Lou Dobbs, I'm not sure.
It wasn't Lou Dobbs, was it?
No.
Okay.
No, God, no. No, but it kind of surprised me when I read this.
Trying to think of even. I don't even know how to venture a guess, I guess, as to who it may be.
They starred together in the 1995 hit Casino.
Oh, it would be either Robert De Niro or Is it Robert De Niro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that was the best on-screen kiss. So he got Best Kisser award from Sharon Stone.
Nice.
Yeah. But she did go on to say she admired him so much as an actor that he could do no wrong in her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it wasn't that great of a kiss. And you ever wonder about that when you see these kiss scenes? If you know how many takes they have to do that, or like do they use mouthwash before they do that, or
I don't know.
Do they actually enjoy it, or would their wives at the time or husbands be jealous? All of those things could cross your mind.
I don't know. Well, what do you want to transition to now?
It's kind of hard to go from there to school lunch menus.
I don't know. We can try to do that, though.
Okay.
All right, let's go there. School lunch menus. Here's your menus for today. We're going to start you at Ansley today. Sub sandwich at Ansley.
Today at Sargent, on this Thursday, they're having chicken and rice with crackers, fruit cup, cookie bar, milk, and salad bar.
Broken Bow today, fresh baked ham and cheese. Don't do that. Ham and cheese sub at Broken Bow today. Creamy macaroni and cheese with dinner roll or chicken nuggets. Your choices today at Broken Bow.
Is your head itching at all? Mine's really itching. Today at Arnold, they're having ham slice, tea rolls, and mashed potatoes.
Arcadia today, corn dogs.
Today at Callaway, it's ham and scallop potatoes.
SEM today, pizza, corn, and carrots on the menu today at Sumner Eddyville Miller.
Anselmo Myrna, fresh baked ham and cheese subs, creamy macaroni and cheese with dinner roll, chicken nuggets with dinner roll, and their vegetables are the fresh broccoli florets.
Cozad today, some of their choices will be barbecue rib on a bun, ham and cheese sandwich, or an Italian chef salad at Cozad today. Those are your school lunch menus. Now the menu today at the Prairie Pioneer Center. It's Thursday, so that means chicken of some sort, and actually it's going to be chicken fried steak today at the Prairie Pioneer Center. Mashed potatoes, green beans, peaches, and dinner rolls at the Prairie Pioneer Center of Broken Bow.
Brent.
Dave.
Special day at the Broken Bow Library today. Now, I know that there's been a story out in the city council meeting and so forth that Joan Burney's retiring at the end of the month.
Yes.
And that's true. That's a fact. That's not a rumor.
Okay.
But there's also a very special lady who is having her last day of work at the public library today. I don't know if you know Vonnie, and that's with a V. Vonnie Webster has been a part of the Broken Bow Library staff for over 14 years, and today's her last day. And so they're asking you might consider taking time to stop by the library between noon and 4:30 this afternoon and thank Vonnie for all her contributions to help the library run smoothly, and thank her and wish her luck. She will be missed. This is written by Joan Burney, and Joan and Vonnie really enjoyed working together. I know Vonnie's always been willing to fill in and do things to help make things run smoothly, and she's been very, very dedicated and consistent in her work, and Joan will miss her in the work environment. But I know that you folks out there have gotten to know Vonnie, who used the library, and this will be her last day. So,
all right.
You want to play the game?
We can, yes. We are asking questions about Monday Night Football. It premiered September 21st, 1970, and we're asking questions about the many voices of ABCs.
On KCNI, KBBN.
The fall shoes are arriving at Bo Bootery. Come see what we have so far. We're also putting out our Nordic wraps, and if you haven't felt how soft they are, you need to soon. They're light, fluffy, soft, and most important of all, warm. We're open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and Saturdays from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. Come see us on the square in Broken Bow at Bo Bootery, your home-owned shoe store.
For us at Off-Broadway, caring is essential. And during the month of September, we have some great events planned to highlight our essential residents and caregivers. Some of the fun we have coming up includes an old-fashioned ice cream social with all the fixings, an art exhibit for our halls, and the residents will keep watching The Kindness Diaries on Netflix. We always have bingo playing, and this month we'll do peanut auctions. Our residents are always having fun. Want to join in? Our fall move-in special saves you $1,000 for a limited time. Give us a call at 872-2522, and we can tell you why Off-Broadway would be perfect for you.
We have Jim on the line. Good morning, Jim. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good, good. Here's Brent with your question.
All right, Jim, our question has to do with this former Pittsburgh Steeler wide receiver that hosted Monday Night Football for one season in 1987. Was it Ed McCaffrey, Brian Piccolo, Rod Smith, or Lynn Swann?
I believe it was Lynn Swann.
Yeah, it was Lynn Swann. You got it. And because you've answered correctly, we have for you a certificate that'll get you a free 6-inch sub at Subway in Broken Bow. So come on by and pick up your certificate when you can.
I will do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim. Have a great day.
You too. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Jim was right. I kind of remember that.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't. I know that for a long time he was a sideline reporter for their college football coverage.
That's true. Yeah.
But man, I don't. I guess I don't recall and remember him in the booth of Monday Night Football.
Yeah, pretty good. All right, we are going to step aside here for a little bit and have Kathy and Jim visit with you from Dave Davis and Farmers National. That's next here on The Breakfast Show.
Good morning, everyone. It's Jim and Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. I will start with Farmers National Company. We have a listing by Berwyn, 79360 Drive 448. It's actually an acreage. It's 1.99 acres. It's a 1992 modular home. There's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Master bedroom has a master bath, formal dining area, large kitchen with breakfast bar, main floor laundry, lots of fresh paint, all new waterproof flooring. This is country living within 10 miles from Broken Bow at 79360 Drive 448. At 926 North 14th Avenue, we have a very cute home. This home has had lots of upgrades. The cute kitchen has built-in microwave and range with double ovens. All kitchen appliances are staying. Hardwood floors in the kitchen and dining room. 2 bedrooms and full bathroom located on the main floor. Lower level has a utility room, storage room, and a family room. All new vinyl windows, new plumbing, new electrical, lots of added insulation, new LP smart siding, and new fascia. The shingles were new in 19. Very nice utility shed in the back that is heated, has electricity, cable hookup, and lots of shelving. That's at 926 North 14th Avenue. At 1704 Myers Road, we have another acreage. It's 2.61 acres within 1 mile from Broken Bow, right off of Myers Road. Awesome sunroom in the front of the house with custom blinds. There's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on the main floor laundry. Lower level has family room, office, non-conforming bedroom, workshop area, storage room, and storm shelter. Exterior was painted in 2016. There's also a detached 28 by 24 garage, a 13 by 7 utility shed, a 24 by 9 shed, and a 50 by 30 Quonset with concrete floor and an automatic door. It's a very neat setting with a great shelter built on the west side. That's 1704 Myers Road. At 339 Bomar Drive, this one has had a price reduction. It's a nice, quiet neighborhood. Nice sized living room with large picture window. Formal dining room has a neat bay window with built-in blinds. Three bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Master bedroom has a master bath. Tucked away in the back is a family room with built-in shelves, fireplace, large closet, and patio doors with built-in blinds. The laundry room is located as you come in from the garage and has extra storage and a sink. Everything is on one level in this home. It's an all-electric home. It's a low-maintenance brick home with large patio area in the back, large park-like backyard. That's at 339 Bomer Drive. If you're looking for a condo, we have one at Cali Court. It's a corner unit, open dining and living area with sliding doors leading out to the patio area. Kitchen has a built-in microwave, granite countertops, and oak cabinets. There are 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Master bedroom has master bathroom with double sinks. There's 3 skylights, great storage. Everything is on one level, has an attached garage, commons area for entertaining friends and family. No more lawn care or snow removal here. You can check that out at Cali Court. At 617 South 7th Avenue, we have a very unique home, open living and dining room, 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, main floor laundry, storage, basement, all electric home, underground sprinklers. The shingles are new in 18, attached single garage, and also a large carport in the back. That's at 617 South 7th Avenue. At 502 South East Street, we have a home listed that has an open front porch, 2 bedrooms and 1 bath, formal dining and living room, main floor laundry, partial basement with storage, off-street parking in the back. That's at 502 South East Street. And then at 1146 South F Street, we have another one that's a corner lot, 2 bedrooms and 1 bath, has a partial basement with storage and nice shade trees. That's 1146 South F Street. We have a newer listing at 720 North 6th Avenue, has a large kitchen, open living and dining area. Kitchen has lots of cabinets and built-in desk and breakfast bar. The appliances are staying with the home. There's 2 bedrooms, main floor laundry, lower level has space for a family room and storage. And now I'm going to turn you over to Jim.
First up, we'll start with Farmers National Company. We've got 159.53 acres, plus or minus. It's located 7.5 miles north of the Highway 70 and 183 junction to Coburg Drive Road, and you go a half mile west to the northeast corner of the property. It's got an 8-inch well, 1-inch windmill with a submersible pump in the casing to water your cattle on the corn stalks. Good pivot irrigated quarter there. Then also we have 1,099.76 acres south on Highway 183 from Westerville. Sets right along 183. There's 3 pivots on there. They got 349 acres of certified irrigated acres with 3 wells again and the pivots. All of those are electric wells. And then you've got 511.76 acres that are about 4.5 miles west of there. Good hard grass. Got 2 windmills on there and a couple ponds. Again, good hard land grass. Then we have a section of grass. This is south and east of Westerville. It's got 2 ponds, 2 windmills, good hard grass, got 23 acres of dry land on this. If you're looking for grass or you're looking for irrigated ground, give us a call at the office. We have several listings. 308-870-1785 is my cell number. 308-872-6413 is the office number. Then we're going to switch gears and go to our machinery consignment auction with Dave Davis Auction Service. You've got several nice listings on that October 3rd auction starting at 9 o'clock. There's a 2017 T770 Bobcat skid steer. There's another also 632 Bobcat skid steer. A couple 3 smaller tractors that have been completely redone. They're ready to go. One's an MT John Deere, one's a B, and then there's a H John Deere. Also got a 1995 Harmer 32-foot fifth-wheel camper. You got a Ebco 17-foot fish and ski motorboat. All kinds of vehicles on there. You got a 1-ton Dodge truck with a hydrobed on there. It's a 74 model. You got all kinds of trailers, all kinds of shop stuff. Again, that'll be October 3rd out at the fairgrounds. That's our biannual, machinery consignment auction, October 3rd, starting at 9 o'clock. You're welcome to bring consignments in until about 5, 6 o'clock on the 2nd. We won't take any on Saturday, but you're welcome to bring consignments up until Friday of that week. If you have any questions, give us a call again at the office, 308-872-6413, or my cell number again is 308-870-1785. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next week.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Special Report. 870,000 Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week. That's compared to 866,000 the previous week. Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden says if elected, he'll raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour.
No one in America should be working for a 40-hour-week job and still be living in poverty. It should not exist.
Teachers are facing tough choices right now during the pandemic. In some districts, they're facing pressure to go back into the classroom, even if they're not sure they're ready. Kelly Walker is the president of the Virginia Beach Education Association.
They're having to choose between their health and their jobs. We are having mid-career employees resigning.
Again, first-time unemployment claims rose to 870,000 last week. CBS News Special Report. I'm Wendy Gillette.
Gavin Higgins with you, and here is a look at state news. The Gage County Board has voted to approve formal settlement agreements with 2 insurance carriers, paying the county about $5.98 million, which will then be paid to defendants wrongly convicted in a 1985 Beatrice murder and rape. The board finalized the settlements Wednesday between the county and EMC Insurance and the Nebraska Intergovernmental Risk Management Association, known as NIRMA. Both entities did not admit liability, but agreed to the settlements. The settlements involve insurance coverage the county claimed it had on the Beatrice 6 cases. Gage County Attorney Roger Harris said the outcome is the result of negotiations between the county and 2 specially hired attorneys and 2 insurance carriers. During the claims process Wednesday, the county board approved another $1.93 million in judgment payments to the 6 defendants through their attorneys. The payments are funded by property tax revenue and revenue from a half-cent countywide sales tax authorized under state law. The judgments total over $28 million, not counting legal fees. County clerk's offices in Nebraska will begin mailing out early ballots next week in what's expected to be a busy election period. General elections, when a president will be picked, are normally high turnout elections. Gage County Clerk and Election Commissioner Dawn Hill said her office had received nearly 5,500 requests for early ballots as of Wednesday, already approaching the nearly 6,000 received for the primary. Ballots begin going out September 28th, with office staff now putting labels on envelopes and preparing to stuff them with the ballots. Hill says a Washington-based organization that has been sending out letters locally indicating someone at a residence may not be registered to vote has been unnerving for some and perhaps a bit confusing about whether they are actually registered to cast a ballot. Hill says her office welcomes questions about registration or whether your early ballot request has been received.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In the NBA Game 4, the Eastern Conference Finals saw the Heat beat the Celtics 112-109. Rookie Tyler Hero led Miami off the bench with a career-high 37 points. Jimmy Butler added 24 points and Goran Dragic 22 points in the victory for Miami. For Boston, star Jason Tatum had no points in the first half. He did finish with 28 points to lead the Celtics. Kemba Walker added 20 points, but Miami now has a 3-1 series advantage. NHL Game 3 Stanley Cup Final, Lightning down the Stars 5-2. Tampa Bay captain Steven Stamkos played his first game this postseason, returning from injury, scored a goal in the first shot he took, but then got re-injured, didn't return. Tampa Bay Stars Nikita Kucherov, Victor Hedman, Braden Point, all scoring goals as Tampa Bay grabs the 2-1 advantage in the final. Major League Baseball, 4 days left in the regular season, and the Rays beat the Mets 8-5. Tampa Bay with that win clinches the AL East title, and the Blue Jays beat up on the Yankees 14-1. Toronto/Buffalo's magic number to clinch a playoff spot is down to 1.
Here's your weatherology forecast. High temperatures working up into the upper 80s for today. We'll see lots of sunshine. Then for tonight, mostly clear skies, dropping back to a low of 56. Into your Friday, that stretch of sunny weather looks to continue, highs around 83 degrees. And for your Saturday, a blend of clouds and sunshine in the mid-80s. Not nearly as warm on Sunday, back to 70, with mid-70s Monday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Caro.
49 degrees outside under a clear sky. The sun is coming up. There's that hazy look yet around the sun this morning. Winds are out of the west right now at 5 miles per hour. Barometric pressure 29.93, so that's up 1 point in the last hour. Barometric pressure, as I mentioned, up 1 point, and humidity at 94%. Move my sticky note here. High yesterday, 90, with an overnight low of 49, although we did drop down to 48 just after 7 o'clock this morning. Sunset at 7:23, sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:29, and we have recorded 73 hundredths precipitation so far this month. The Ray Hunt commentary coming up in just a moment. We're also going to be visiting with Roxanne in Gothenburg about the Community Playhouse grand reopening here in just a little bit. So keep it right here. That should be fun.
Yeah.
So we'll catch up on commentary paid for by Ray Hunt. Got a little music lined up for you, and we'll see if we can catch up with Roxanne in Gothenburg.
To celebrate State Farm's surprisingly great rates, we gave this song surprisingly great lyrics.
State Farm, prices made just for you. That's what I said now. Prices that surprise you. Just go ahead now, keep that money in your pockets. And have some bread now, save up. Maybe one day buy a rocket. Just get a quote now.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With so many new pet owners, Kezia's Grooming can't keep up.
Kezia's Grooming? Sorry, we'll book solid through the weekend. I can give you a call back, though, if something opens up.
It's time to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. The moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Indeed delivers 2.5 times more hires than the other branded job sites combined, according to Breezy HR 2019. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first job post. Terms and conditions apply.
This commentary is paid for by Ray Hunt. This program was not created in the KCNI KBBN studios and does not necessarily represent the views or policies of Custer County Broadcasting.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This audio is titled Sheriff Dave Clark, a Constitutional Sheriff, brought to you and paid for by Ray Hunt.
You critics don't define our honor. You try to shame us for doing our job. You teach children to fear us, crowds to attack us, and good people to doubt us. But we will never back down from our sworn duty to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. We wake up every day, put on our badge, strap a gun to our hips, kiss our families goodbye, and put our lives between the law-abiding and any criminal who threatens their rights. We serve people of every color and creed, men, women, and children in violent, dangerous neighborhoods, because they have the same right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness as CEOs, movie stars, and the political elite. We are Americans, and we are the American police officer. We stand with the National Rifle Association of America, and the NRA stands with us. Together, we're freedom's safest place.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nebraska's favorite way to start the day on KCNI KBBN.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild
Johnny Cash, classic for you, Ring of Fire. Hard not to sing along to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find out if Roxanne down in Gothenburg was singing along, shall we?
Yeah, let's do.
Were you singing Ring of Fire?
My toe was definitely tapping along.
There you go.
Roxanne, so good to be able to talk to you about the grand reopening of the community theater, playhouse, if you will. It's been a long haul for everybody, but this is exciting news. Talk a little bit about what you've been through here to get to this point to start with, if you don't mind.
Sure. So, we've had two things happening. Just like the rest of the world, we've been addressing the pandemic, and our theater needed to close in March due to that. So that has definitely affected us to some degree, but we had been planning prior to that moment for 3 years a renovation. So in our case, it kind of benefited us during this pandemic when we would have needed to be closed anyway. We had been prepared and ready for a renovation. So these last 6 months, we've been renovating the front end of our theater, the lobby, the bathrooms, the entrance, as well as some accessible seating in the auditorium. And we're excited now to be able to reopen, not just to unveil this beautiful renovation, but also with all the safety factors in place that are being required with COVID and the pandemic. In phase 4, we are allowed to have a 75% capacity. So we're excited to welcome patrons back to our theater.
Well, that is exciting news. Now, Roxanne, the last time my wife and I and other family members were there, I believe you brought in the big band music, and we thoroughly enjoyed that. But we also thoroughly enjoyed the actual feeling of the theater. Just a magnificent thing to have in your community. And now you've spruced it up a little bit. I mean, I think I imagine you've kept a lot of the original things that make it special, but modernized a bit.
Yes, so that was an important piece of our goal in renovating, was to also stay true to the theater itself and its history. So we have quite a few displays planned and nostalgic items that will be on display. We definitely want to hold on to our heritage and our history, but we are also so grateful for the opportunity to upgrade in a fashion that allows all of our patrons to access the theater, with the entrance being easier to get into, as well as, like I said, larger bathrooms, accessible seating in the auditorium. It's going to be great.
It is going to be great. And you're going to have tours available. Talk a little bit about the details on that, how people can get included in the tours that are coming up.
Sure. So we are opening the theater on Saturday from 9 a.m. in the morning till 9 p.m. at night, and we're doing tours every 30 minutes. Individuals can just come to the theater on the half hour for a tour, or if they'd like to reserve a spot in advance, they sure can give us a call. We are limiting the tours to about 10 people per tour, just to keep the movement easy and also for safe social distancing.
Mm-hmm.
But so you can reserve a time if you'd like, but otherwise just show up on the half hour and we'll give you a tour of the theater on Saturday.
All right, and that sounds like a lot of fun. I bet people are anxious to get in and see it. Do they call you to make a reservation for tour time? Is that how that works?
Yes, so they can give me a call on my cell phone. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me now because of the renovation still happening. There's not people by the phone all the time at the theater.
Okay.
And that number, I'm pulling it up for you right now, is 402-413-5747. So they can give that number a call. That's 402-413-5747. And if they didn't catch that or have a pen handy, they can go on our website at gothenburgsun.com. The information is also there.
Okay, very good. And we have that number as well now, and so we'll read that a few times here the next couple of days during our morning show as well, and try to direct people to the website for more details. Then on Sunday, you have a members-only activity, I believe.
Yes, we really wanted to honor our members who support our theater and give them kind of a special event. So they get to come for free to watch Forrest Gump. It'll be the first showing back on the screen since we have done the renovation. Members are able to come. If they want to reserve a spot, they can by calling the same number we mentioned. But again, that's not necessary. We have plenty of seats available right now. So if they're a member of the theater, they're welcome to come. The doors will open at 1, but the showing is at 2 p.m., and then they're welcome to look around a bit. We'll stay open and around till 5 p.m. that day.
All right, and that's for members only. What a great movie to put on the screen. That's a classic. You also have on the poster that we have at the bottom some businesses that you have shown their logos, and I assume that's because they've been great sponsors and or been a part of the renovation?
Yes, those businesses have been contractors who've helped make this renovation possible. Mm-hmm. We're so grateful for them. And Paulson's was our major contractor, and they've just done a fabulous job on our project and really helped us stay true to the nostalgia and the history of our theater.
All right. Roxanne, I have to ask you, it's not a personal question, but maybe a little bit about your desire, your determination to get this done. I guess we could tell when we were there enjoying the show that you had when we were there. We could just tell that this whole theater means a lot to you and your other members. And I'm sure you could be doing something else besides spending all the time you have with your friends and volunteers to get this done. Why is this so important?
Well, thank you for asking that, because I do feel very passionate about our community theater. It's a pivotal part of not just Gothenburg community, but of central Nebraska, because it provides arts and entertainment, and that allows us to have a quality of life. And yes, we can travel 3 or 4 hours away to get to some of those things. But what I love about our community theater is that we're able to bring some of those types of things, like you mentioned, the big band, or even just quality movies, mm-hmm. to our theater right here in central Nebraska. It's accessible, it's affordable. We really try to make it quality for the people in our area. So I feel very passionate about that, and so grateful that so many of our patrons have contributed, whether it's their time, their talents, or their finances. We wouldn't be able to do this without community. And so for me, it's just a very pivotal part of what makes central Nebraska great.
I believe every word you just said. So important to be able to have a cultural event available in your own town. And as you say, this is for all of central Nebraska. So everybody listening this morning is welcome to come and take the tours in and then watch your schedule for upcoming events. You've brought a lot of really wonderful things to the theater, all the way from very important speakers to music. I just think it's fantastic, the different palette of things you can bring in.
Yes, thank you. And I am excited to start opening and showing movies this in October. We'll be doing weekly movies again. And once we've kind of gotten our feet under us with movies, then we'll start in on the live entertainment. So all of those things are coming back to the Sun Theater. People can keep watching what's happening either on Facebook or on our website. And so it's a great way, like I said, to just participate with arts and entertainment here in central Nebraska.
Yep, you betcha. The acoustics are great there for all of those events, including, of course, the music and the movies. Strongly recommend folks come and take a look and watch the schedule on the website. Roxanne, we appreciate your time today. Congratulations. It's very important that you have completed, along with your volunteers, friends, and businesses, this project, and we are very proud to be talking to you about it today, and we wish you the best.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the time, and it was nice to be with you and your listeners.
All right. Thanks, Roxanne. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Brent, if you've been in that theater.
Well, I've been by it several times, but never been inside of it, no.
Yeah, it's, be anxious to see what they kind of were talking about the renovations when we were there. And it looked like they were going to be very careful to modernize what, the bathrooms and different things needed to be changed for lots of different reasons. It was still cool. Everything was in great shape. And now they're going to preserve the beauty and the elegance of the theater and at the same time make it more usable. But as you can tell, Roxanne and her volunteers have put a lot of time into this, and they care about it very much. So we can reward them when we see events coming up. Take a little drive wherever you're listening from. You folks down in Lex, drive down the road. You folks over in western Custer County, a lot of you folks travel down to Gothenburg every other day to do some things. I know that's one of the places that people go in western Custer County. So take it in and support it.
Absolutely. It's really been kind of neat to see so many of our area communities embrace the longtime theater in their community. You think about the Tiffany here, the Sun Theater in Gothenburg, the Rialto and what they did with that in the community of Arnold.
Yes.
Communities embrace those theaters that have been there for a long time, and it's really kind of neat to see that continue.
Very neat, and I know that there's work being done as we speak in Cozad for the theaters there, and I say theaters because there'll be 3 theaters in the building that they're working on in Cozad, and of course COVID slowed everything down there, but got a little inside info on that, and they've gotten some grants and some different things to make this happen there in Cozad. So revitalization to many folks out there is more exciting than brand new. So, preserving what you already had and making it a little bit better, that stands tall in our small communities.
Yep,
so
good point.
Very, very enjoyable. We're going to take a timeout or two. When we come back, we've got some things to talk about here this morning, and we're going to be visiting later on with Matt at Subway. So keep it right here. Some music on the way. It's Johnny Cash Day today.
All right.
So here we go.
It's mum season at Sun Valley Landscaping in Ansley. Beautiful fall mums are available now in a great array of colors. Sun Valley is open Monday to Friday, 4:30 to 6:30, located in Ansley, just off Highway 2 east of the fire station. Saturday and Sunday, they're open from 10 a.m. to noon, or just give them a call. Mums are a great fall splash of color. Pick yours up today at Sun Valley Landscaping in Ansley. Visit them online at sunvalleynursery.org.
Send Request Split. Bruning Bank is proud to now offer Zelle as a solution to send funds electronically. Perfect for splitting rent or the dinner bill. Access Zelle through Bruning Bank's free app or online banking platform. Getting started is quick and easy. Zelle has replaced pot money. Visit bruningbank.com to learn more about switching or signing up for Zelle. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Whether for competitive or casual competition, Geared for Sports can get you ready to compete. To stay geared up for the fall sports season, remember Geared for Sports. They carry top brands for football and volleyball. And of course, they have items for the fans too. Check out Geared for Sports on the Square in Broken Bow. Open Monday to Friday, 10 to 6.
Aero Aviation is happy to have served the area since 1971, and they look forward to serving you for years to come. Their aircraft is equipped with the latest in GPS guidance and flow control technology, and they're always searching for the next big thing in aviation. Contact Casey and Melissa Williams at 872-5113 and talk to them about your fall pasture spraying. That's Aero Aviation, proud to serve Custer County and surrounding areas.
Contrary to popular belief, planting isn't just a spring activity. The Garden Center in Broken Bow has what you need to plant away. This year, the Garden Center carries a variety of fall annuals and flowers, so spruce up your planters with fall colors. Mums are already starting to show color and are here too. Choose from a variety of colors and sizes. Also, ask about having them help create a beautiful mixed fall container. Check out fall plants at the Garden Center in Broken Bow.
At the Callaway Good Life Center, their hometown facility offers the security and comfort of a small town with the advantages of city living. They offer speech, occupational, and physical therapy for their residents. Visit CallawayGoodLife.com for more information.
It is 8:30. You're listening to The Breakfast Show. We appreciate that. Talking about the theater, the Sun Theater in Gothenburg, got Brent and I talking about movies off the air, and he brought up a Disney movie, and I thought it was interesting. I think this was actually on CBS Radio News at least once or twice I heard it, but it is interesting to know that the legendary daredevil Evel Knievel's family is suing Disney.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, he performed tons of stunts in his heyday,
Mm-hmm.
and he also had some pretty bad accidents in his heyday. But his estate is bringing attention to a stunt pulled by Pixar in Toy Story 4. The film franchise introduced a new character in their latest movie named Duke Kaboom.
Huh.
The toy is a stuntman on a motorcycle dressed in a patriotic Canadian gear, riding around with a maple leaf on his cape. The animated thrill seeker, identified as Canada's greatest stuntman, his on-screen persona instantly reminds people of Evel Knievel. Now Knievel's son Kelly wants Disney to pay up for using his dad's likeness without permission.
Mm.
They also said his motorcycle was very similar to Knievel's as well.
Well, I'm very interested to see how this turns out, because I know that I have, thought about bringing legal action about entities using a likeness of me without any compensation.
Oh, boy.
I'm very excited to see how this turns out.
Oh, boy.
You might have to lawyer up quicker than you think, Bernie.
Well, I don't know what to say. Here's Johnny Cash. All right, Johnny Cash with Straight A's in Love, that rockabilly sound that he started with back in the 50s and developed his own style, which was considered more country, but that's definitely the old rockabilly sound that he began with.
Don't forget about our Shirt Off Your Back promotion, which is going on. And if you go on Facebook or other platforms, you might see a likeness of Brent Apperson, which has been used without my permission to promote the Shirt Off Your Back promotion. But certainly Brent will be keeping a close eye on the Evel Knievel family situation with Disney and see how that comes out in court as far as using a likeness of someone without their permission. So can't wait to see how that case turns out.
Boy, could I use a stiffer than usual cup of coffee right now with all of the stuff floating around in this room. I'm going to hop in the car and go over to Brewbaker's in Arnold and get some relief.
Well, there you go. It's a good place to go, folks. Arnold, Nebraska is where you'll find Brewbaker's Coffee House and Gifts. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and also open Saturday, 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. New merchandise arriving all of the time, such as some new fall decor. So check it out at Brewbaker's Coffee House and Gifts. They also have some Junk Jaunt books available, and you know they're going to be busy this weekend with Junk Jaunt going on. And if you're out junk jaunting and you want a wonderful place to go and take a break, enjoy a delicious cup of coffee or something, a delicious treat, check out Brewbaker's Coffee House and Gifts. You will not be disappointed. Always a great spot for your small gathering and a great cup of coffee, a latte, cappuccino, or smoothie. And don't forget their daily baked goods as well. It's Brewbaker's Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold, Nebraska. Open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5, and also open on Saturday from 9 until 3.
Wanted to go ahead and repeat that phone number for you here. If you're thinking about it and talking with your friends after the interview with Roxanne this morning about the Gothenburg Community Sun Theater renovation and grand opening, and you want to take a tour on this Saturday, let me give you that number again, 402-413-5747. That's 402-413-5747. Of course, there's no charge for the tours. And, there are going to be a lot of people out and about, as you mentioned, touring around. Might recommend they stop into the Sun Theater and take a look. You could probably have your own little getaway and go down to the theater. So there's that phone number again. Also, we want to, again, promote the Junk Jaunt Post-Prom Fundraiser. Whew. Because they have bow blasters, which are injectable donut holes for sale on this Junk Jaunt weekend. They also have tumbleweed breakfast burritos for only $5 each, and they'll be on sale. They're going to have a booth outside the tumbleweed, and you can also, pick up a bunch and take them to your Saturday function, or just chew them up right there, whatever you like to do.
There you go.
But they'll have treats for you, and they also have a setup for delivery. I think your setup time on that now is past. So just plan on going out and buying some injectable donut holes. Now, we can verify that it's very tasty and fun to do. You get a syringe full of chocolate or a syringe full of raspberry and shoot it into the donut hole and munch it right down, right?
Yeah, they're homemade donut holes. And then, as Dave mentioned, the injectors are basically just kind of a big syringe, and one has, you can get raspberry filling or chocolate filling. And so you just poke it right into the donut hole and fill it up with some delicious stuff to go on the inside. And, boy, you've got yourself a delicious, fun treat.
And I got to tell you, Brent was better at it than yours truly. I didn't go in far enough with the syringe. If you don't go in far enough with the syringe yet, it will squirt back out.
Yes.
So go right in there and, you can kind of judge it. Then the nice thing is, if you want to, you can bite the donut hole in half and then put a little more on top.
Oh, yeah.
And the burritos are delicious. So stop in. They'll take care of you. $10 for a dozen, and you get 2 injectors. $5 for a half dozen, you get 1 injector. Also, you can buy without the injector, $4 a dozen. Or you can also inject flavors with purchase of the injector as well.
Mm-hmm.
They got all kinds of things they'll do for you there. They want you to stop by and see them. They'll be located outside the Tumbleweed. Also, want to remind you, the Huskers are taking on UCLA in a time tunnel this weekend.
Yeah, we're going to hop in a time machine. Going to go back to 1994. If you're like me and you're just anxiously awaiting the start of the fall football season, which will happen on October 24th, we're hoping anyway, when Nebraska will go to Ohio State. If you're needing a Husker football fix before then, our friends at the Husker Sports Network are taking us back to the year 1994. That was a year Nebraska went on to win the national championship, and they are rebroadcasting some of the regular season games of that year. And so this Saturday on KBBN 95.3 FM, they will rebroadcast the 1994 game against UCLA. Their coverage will begin at 1 o'clock, and you can hear it on KBBN 95.3 FM. Oh, we're going to the phone. Sounds like the intercom.
Hello?
Oh, that sounds like Jeremy.
Is that you, Jeremy?
Yes.
Oh, good. I don't know what Brent wants, but he wanted to talk to you, and we're playing Johnny Cash songs today, and they're kind of short, so we didn't have enough time to get in there and ask you in person. So I just told Brent I would be able to use the intercom to reach you, and so I don't know what Brent wants, but here's Brent.
Jeremy took a phone call earlier this morning, and a person requested a song that they would like for you to play later this afternoon when you're on KBBN.
Okay.
It was David Bowie, If We Could Be Heroes for Just One Day.
Okay. Sounds good.
He's not getting it. How did the game turn out last night?
Oh, no. I know where you're getting. Oh, man. Oh, don't kick me while I'm down. It didn't go well, no.
I know it did.
A 20-year-old rookie roasted my NBA team.
And the guy who had the big game against the Celtics, his last name is Hero, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
Tyler Hero. He's 20 years old. He just looks like a baby, and he went out there amongst a bunch of grown men who should be able to do better, and destroyed them.
Well, I'm sorry, man. So the Celtics got to come back now, right?
Yeah.
But the series isn't over, right? Hello. The series isn't over though, right? I mean, they can still come back.
Yeah, they can. They've got their backs up against the wall, though. They've got to win 3 straight.
All right.
Hey, Jeremy, while we have you on the intercom, you want to tell folks out there now the new platforms that you can watch The Breakfast Show on? Of course, we're on Facebook Live, but what else you got going?
They can watch on our Twitter pages as well as YouTube and our website as well. If you go to the website, up on the top navigation, there's a button that says live stream, and you can watch there.
Wow. Way to go, Jeremy.
It works pretty well. I hope it just doesn't break.
Oh, I don't think it will. I'm on your side, by the way, because Brent's talking about suing us for a silly reason anyway, because we used his picture for the...
Without my permission. That's what I'm saying.
I'd say bring it on in court. He can't win.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Evel Knievel's family suing Disney for basically the same thing.
That's a little bit different. You know, they
I
made
don't think
millions
so.
of dollars off of his name.
Hey, I just want you to know, Jeremy, 2016, the Chicago Cubs were down 3-1 to the Cleveland Indians. And the Chicago Cubs came back to win the World Series in 2016. Believe, my friend, believe Boston can come back.
Okay. I appreciate your help after kicking me.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Oh, Jeremy.
Crops planted after wheat, corn, or soybean harvest not only increase nitrogen supplies in your soil, but also reduce erosion, conserve soil moisture, reduce compaction, and suppress weeds. These benefits to your soil also benefit your bottom line. Learn more about Soil Builder cover crop mixes and how they can work for you by visiting Aeroseed.com or your local Aeroseed dealer.
Do you have pain in your heels, ankles, or arches? It's time to learn how to kick that pain aside with a free foot pain assessment at Pearson Physical Therapy, available through the month of September. Call to get your 30-minute assessment date today, 872-5800. That's 872-5800 for Pearson Physical Therapy, offering free foot pain assessments through September. Visit them online as well at pearsonpt.com.
The Secret Garden. Some secrets just can't be kept. They're excited to see you during Junk Jaunt. They'll be open Thursday noon to 6, Friday and Saturday 8 to 8, and Sunday 8 a.m. to noon. Enjoy 2 buildings full of treasures, a multifamily garage sale, homemade baked goods, clearance craft items, lattes and smoothies, Sugar Shack candles, and more. Enjoy hot lunch and supper while you're there. Located 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north. The Secret Garden, open 4 days during Junk Jaunt.
8:47, and we want to let you know a little bit more about homegrown kids, and then we'll get a hold of Matt. A little more Johnny Cash coming your way as well here on this Thursday morning.
Yeah, Homegrown Kids of Arnold and Callaway looking for some help. Looking for an enthusiastic, compassionate, and self-motivated person willing to work with all age groups all the way from 6 weeks old up to 13 years of age. Obviously, you must love children and have a desire to guide them, redirect them, and learn with them. You must be 18 years of age or older and available to work an average of 35-plus hours per week during the hours they are open, and that would be Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 6 p.m. Now, the ideal candidate would have a CPR certificate and past experience in child care, preschool, or similar child supervision. Candidate must submit to and pass a background check. You can pick up an application at any of their 3 locations, and you can also submit a resume to this email address, and it is Hagler Farms LLC, that's all together, at gmail.com. That's Hagler, Hagler, Farms LLC at gmail.com.
Thank you, Brent. Thank you so much. Geez, I had a song picked out, and I lost it.
Oh, no.
No, there it is.
Oh, found it.
It's a duet.
Oh, good. With June?
Yeah, June and Johnny together.
not too bad.
Matt, do you think the Evel Knievel family should be able to sue Disney for copying his motorcycle and his persona in the toy movie?
Are they getting any money out of it? I haven't seen anything on this yet.
Well, I don't know if the money is. They haven't talked about money. I assume that the Evel Knievel family will try to get money from Disney for copying his persona.
Yeah, no, they probably should.
Yeah, and then it's a little bit different at the local level because Brent Apperson is trying to sue us for using his senior picture for one of our promotions here
without my permission.
Yeah, but that's public. That's public, isn't it, Matt? I mean, the picture was hanging in the school at Loop City where he graduated from. I just took a picture of the picture and we used it for a promotion.
Yeah, I believe that's public access.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's my likeness, and there was no permission to use it.
Oh boy. Well, we'll set that aside right now, Matt. I knew you'd have a straightforward
Just go
opinion.
buy him a s'mores cookie. He'll be okay.
That actually would do that. You're actually right on that. So with that as our lead-in, do we still have the s'mores cookie?
I believe she should.
All
I
right.
just got a case Monday.
Oh man, they're tasty. So where are we at on the cookies? We got the s'mores cookie. Do we still have the raspberry cheesecake at Subway?
Yes.
Okay, and then the regulars: oatmeal raisin, chocolate chip, M&M, which is still my favorite, I think. And then I'm missing one or two. What else?
Macadamia nut.
Macadamia nut. That's one I always forget. All right. And you can do platters too, right? If someone's
Right, cookie platters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a lot of them. There's a special price for a dozen. I believe it's $5.59 for a dozen, and then we put them on a nice tray. And you can get an assortment, or you can get all one flavor if you want.
All right. Hey, there was a question I was going to ask you. I don't think we've asked this yet. As we have went through this COVID situation, I know that certain businesses have the availability of product has been a little difficult at times. Has that affected you guys at Subway at all when it comes to getting your product?
Has.
Yeah.
We're still dealing with it.
Are you?
Yeah, this week pickles were not an option to order.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to have pickles.
Well, you could say that. I wouldn't say that.
Oh, you don't like pickles?
I'm not much of a vegetable person.
Oh, that's right. You're a carnivore.
Yeah. I didn't climb to the top of the food chain to eat grass.
So when you get your sandwich, just let me guess. When Matt orders a Subway sandwich, I'm guessing you do the double meat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Wow.
Double meat, add bacon, add more bacon.
And you know what? Maybe we should remind everybody about that. You can request to have double meat on your sandwich, right?
You can do double meat. There's a deluxe, which is 50% more meat. So if you don't want to have that double meat, there's still another option for that, for a little bit more meat, but not all the way to the twice as much.
Okay. I don't know if
you
I
can
knew
also add, if you wanted triple meat, we can do that.
Oh, boy.
Triple?
Now that's a sandwich.
Yeah.
Triple meat. Woo.
Now, see, the sandwich I eat most of the time is a spicy Italian, a meatball, and a BLT all on one.
What? Now wait a minute. I'm trying to picture this. So it's one sandwich, but you combine the spicy Italian with meatballs and then bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
No, there's no lettuce and tomato.
Oh, no. Well, of course not.
Bacon.
Of course not, because those would be vegetables.
Oh,
right.
Jeez.
Well, you know, this is a good reminder, though, as to why Subway, I think, has become so successful. And that is, the bottom line is, Subway makes the sandwich the way the customer wants.
Right.
Matt, you have a big weekend here in this area because of Junk Jaunt. There's going to be a lot of people wanting to eat and go, and I know there's a lot of people even around here in the area that live here are going to get in their cars and hit the road and take the tour. Be a good way to maybe speed things up if they used those digital ways to order, I would think.
Yeah, and right now it's you buy 2 footlongs and you get one for free online, or if you come in the store.
That might be the best bargain you get during Junk Jaunt.
Right?
Yeah, that's for sure. That's a done deal. So take advantage of that, folks. All right, Matt, we've got a couple minutes left. Is there anything that we didn't been bouncing around here a little bit of anything that you wanted to talk about today that we didn't bring up?
No. Just come on in and see Ellen this weekend and her crew, and they'll be happy to serve you.
Okay.
We're open from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., and on Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. I believe Ellen is looking for help.
Okay. All right. Also, you mentioned off the air that you're looking possibly to get some Junk Jaunt traffic even down in Phelps County?
Well, no. I seen a lot of people advertising for Junk Jaunt in Phelps County.
Oh, I see.
They were going.
That they were going to go. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be busy up this way, and I'm sure Subway will feed everybody they can. Matt, thanks a lot so much. Always fun to talk to you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, take care, man.
You have a good day.
Yep. All right. About a minute and a half away from the top of the hour. Let's talk a little bit about Nebraska Land Hearing Center. Here and right downtown Broken Bow on the east side of the square, right across from the bandstand, located in the Chamber of Commerce building.
Yes. Roxanne is there, board-certified hearing instrument specialist with over 30 years of experience. And right now, Roxanne is offering a stimulus special. Receive a $500 discount for buying local. Call Roxanne to find out more, and you can do that by calling this number, 308-384-3852. Make an appointment today to check out your hearing at the Nebraska Land Hearing Center. And don't forget to talk to Roxanne about free amplified phones available for the residents of Nebraska. Find out more by setting up an appointment and contacting Roxanne at 308-384-3852.
Good morning to Bill Varney. Bill, how you doing? He has liked our page this morning, and Wheeler Waltz has a stream reaction this morning, so Wheeler's been listening and or watching on one of our new platforms. So good morning, Wheeler. Also, we had a question about, and I think we talked about this already, but real quick, about how Bob and Cheryl Bowles are doing in Oregon with all the fires and so forth. And I got a letter from Bob early this week. We were kind of communicating back and forth on some other things. And he mentioned that a lot of heavy smoke in their area, but the fires have stayed away from their community, so they're fine. Thanks for asking. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The attorney representing Breonna Taylor's family says he wants a grand jury transcript released after jurors opted not to indict officers for her death. Ben Crump says that's needed for transparency.
So people can see if anybody spoke for Breonna in that grand jury proceeding, because black women lives matter and Breonna Taylor life matters.
For a second day, the body of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg will lie in repose outside the Supreme Court for mourners to pay their respects.
I feel it's important to come here and thank this incredible woman for the long fight.
The number of people filing for unemployment claims rose slightly last week to 870,000. Bankrate.com senior economic analyst Mark Hamrick.
This is heartbreaking, whether you're taking a broad view or the view from the personal level.
CBS News Brief, I'm Wendy Gillette.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles,
Here's Eddie Garcia.
In the NBA, Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals saw the Heat beat the Celtics 112-109. Rookie Tyler Hero led Miami off the bench with a career-high 37 points. Jimmy Butler added 24 points and Goran Dragic 22 points in the victory for Miami. For Boston, star Jason Tatum had no points in the first half. He did finish with 28 points to lead the Celtics. Kemba Walker added 20 points, but Miami now has a 3-1 series advantage. NHL Game 3 Stanley Cup Final, Lightning down the Stars 5-2. Tampa Bay captain Steven Stamkos played his first game this postseason, returning from injury, scored a goal in the first shot he took, but then got re-injured, didn't return. Tampa Bay Stars Nikita Kucherov, Victor Hedman, Braden Point, all scoring goals as Tampa Bay grabs the 2-1 advantage in the final. Major League Baseball, 4 days left in the regular season, and the Rays beat the Mets 8-5. Tampa Bay with that win clinches the AL East title, and the Blue Jays beat up on the Yankees 14-1. Toronto/Buffalo's magic number to clinch a playoff spot is down to 1.
Here's your weatherology forecast. High temperatures working up into the upper 80s for today. We'll see lots of sunshine. Then for tonight, mostly clear skies, dropping back to a low of 56. Into your Friday, that stretch of sunny weather looks to continue, highs around 83 degrees. And for your Saturday, a blend of clouds and sunshine in the mid-80s. Not nearly as warm on Sunday, back to 70, with mid-70s Monday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Caro.
To celebrate State Farm's surprisingly great rates, we gave this song surprisingly great lyrics.
State Farm, prices made just for you. That's what I said now. Prices that surprise you. Just go ahead now, keep that money in your pockets. And have some bread now, save up. Maybe one day buy a rocket. Just get a quote now.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With so many new pet owners, Kezia's Grooming can't keep up.
Kezia's Grooming? Sorry, we'll book solid through the weekend. I can give you a call back, though, if something opens up.
It's time to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. The moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Indeed delivers 2.5 times more hires than the other branded job sites combined, according to Breezy HR 2019. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first job post. Terms and conditions apply.
9:04 is your time. You're listening to The Breakfast Show, and we appreciate that very much. Let's talk a triple header in football.
Yeah, let's do that. That's tomorrow.
Yes.
I guess we better get ready for that, huh?
Yeah.
We're going to have 3 games on our radio stations for you tomorrow on a beautiful football Friday it should be across central Nebraska. South Loop is going to be hosting Sandhills Thetford actually in the afternoon tomorrow. Kickoff is set for 3 o'clock. And so we're going to send our 2 veterans over there. Looking forward to this. Larry Kottner and our dear friend Daryl Seibert are going to re-team, and they're going to go over and call that for us tomorrow afternoon from Arnold. And then later in the evening, Gavin and Jeremy will head over to Ansley, where Ansley Litchfield will take on Twin Loop. So those will be the games on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com tomorrow. And then after a couple of weeks on the road, Broken Bow gets to stay home this week for their football contest as they will welcome in O'Neill to Mark Russell Field. And yours truly and Kirk Crowley will have the call of that for you. We'll be on KCNI 1280 AM, 96.3 FM, KCNI1280.com. And I think we're planning to join up again with the Broken Bow Sports Network, the students who put together the Strive broadcast, which you can find by going to their Strive channel. And maybe the easiest way, I think, to do it is to go to the school's website, bbps.org. And there's a link, I believe, that you can click on and go to their Strive channel. And we're going to be working with them. I think our audio will again accompany their video of the game tomorrow night from home. So we're looking forward to that. Going to be a great day. And we again say thanks to all of the wonderful businesses who make our sports coverage possible.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it's fun to work with the kids, and they have a lot of equipment they set up, and they're getting expanded on their coverage. And for us to have our voices on there is exciting for us as well. And hopefully, as time goes along, I know when we did the basketball game last year, you did it. The kids participated some too, and it was pretty cool. So we'll kind of play it by ear. Last time we did it, I think the kids were so busy running the cameras and things that they didn't have time to visit, and that may be the case this time too. But as time goes along, the partnership will develop. It's been an exciting thing. So we got the veterans driving over to cover the game.
Yes.
I think I better double check my insurance on the car. I mean, just honestly.
Okay.
I mean, I want to check with Troxel Insurance and see if there's any needed extra coverage having the veterans driving the car.
All right. I hope Larry and Daryl are listening. I can't wait for their response to your comment. But, hey, you know what? It is important to make sure that you're where you need to be on your insurance when it comes to driving around. I know that for us, one of the easiest things to do is, you know how you get the new insurance cards and stuff.
Right.
And it's always important, folks, to check and make sure your insurance card is the correct one that is in your vehicle. So we encourage you to do that, and Troxel Insurance can certainly help you make sure that everything is up to date with your insurance. And they want to let you know that they are open, ready for business. They deal in all kinds of insurance coverage. We talk a lot about automobile insurance because they are really good at that. They sit down with you. They talk about what you need, kind of what your needs are, where you're at in your life even, and what kind of coverage you need. And then here's a big thing. They go shopping on your behalf because they work with several different companies, because their goal is to take what you need and then get it for you at the most affordable price. That's why when you deal with Troxel Insurance, it's all about straight talk and affordable choices. So let them make insurance easy for you. Contact Troxel Insurance today at 872-6996.
Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison Blues. It's Johnny Cash Day today. We're going to finish things out here. I know. Other radio stations don't do this. They won't play the same artist for the whole show. Or not other radio stations.
Hey, you're playing Johnny Cash.
Yes.
All right. Hard not to sing along with Johnny Cash.
Yes,
but
it is.
Here's my question. Can you sing along with a Johnny Cash song without trying to sound like Johnny Cash?
No, you got to lower your voice.
You do, right? I mean, without even knowing it, when you sing along with a Johnny Cash song, you drop your voice and try to sing like him.
Got a little bit of that deep voice, just slightly monotone at times, and that style is fun to copy, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I wanted to, again, highlight the fact that Bonnie, and that's with a V, I say Bonnie with a V, not Bonnie, it's Bonnie Webster, is, her last day at the Broken Bow Library is today. She's been working for over 14 years there and has been a valuable employee and a good friend to everybody. And she works part-time, so this is the last Thursday she's going to work, and the last day she's going to work at the Broken Bow Library. So take time, if you would, to stop in between noon today and 4:30 this afternoon to thank Bonnie for all her contributions to help the library run smoothly. She will be missed. She is a great person. Love her attitude and willingness to chip in, and they'll miss her, but she's going to enjoy some days ahead, a little less, I guess, complicated maybe. But anyway, she's a great gal, and if you have a chance, stop in and thank her and wish her the best of luck.
Let's see. Today we should have an opportunity to get extra entries, right? Into the Shirt Off Your Back promotion.
Yes.
I think.
I don't even want to go there after yesterday. Old Christy pops in here and smugly says, "It's 5 entries tomorrow, not today." Like, okay, I'm sorry. So, would you want to correct that for me?
Well, sure. I hope I can get this correct. But yeah, the Shirt Off Your Back promotion is still going strong. You still have a few days left to get registered. And the way you do that, it's an online registration only. So go to sandhillsexpress.com. There's a link that you can find on the home page that will scroll across. You can click on it. It'll take you right to the page. Or you can go to the On the Radio tab and click on Contests and Promotions. That'll get you there. Or you can just type in sandhillsexpress.com/contests. And when you get to the page, you'll be able to register for our grand prize, which is one brand new top once a month for 12 months from Triple Blessed Boutique in Broken Bow. And I believe that today, thanks to Chapin's Furniture, you'll have the opportunity to get 5 extra entries into the contest today.
And if you tried yesterday to enter extra times, bad.
It may not have let you.
Yeah, it might not let you.
Oh, back to the phone. Intercom, it sounds like.
May not work because that person may be on line 2.
Who on the staff are we trying to make contact with?
She must be talking on a phone. We'll try again later.
Okay.
We'll try again later. I got to get an answer from this person about the other person. I hate to stir things up, but...
Okay. Mississippi.
I want to say down in Louisiana, not Mississippi. I don't know why.
Kind of the same area.
Yeah.
Back to the intercom.
Hello?
Is that you, Shannon?
Yes, it is me.
All right, Shannon. Are you alone right now? Is there anybody around the other cubicles?
Yes, Jeremy is.
Jeremy, well, we trust Jeremy. He's a trustworthy guy. Is Christy over around her cubicle?
No, she's talking with the Affleck lady. Oh, nope, she might be coming out right now.
Oh, perfect. Well, before...
hurry.
Can you hear me okay? Yes. Okay. Are there extra gnats, little bugs over around Christy's cubicle?
I'm not sure that I've noticed.
Why don't you just real kind of wander over there and just say, hi, Christy, how'd your Affleck meeting go? And then come back and tell us. We'll wait.
Okay, hold on.
All right. I'm just thinking there's going to be a swarm over there. A big swarm of gnats hanging around the cubicle that Christy sits in.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in and you're wondering, what are these guys talking about? For some reason, we've had an influx of little black gnats here at the station.
Not out of her Affleck meeting yet.
Oh, she's not out yet?
Oh, she's not. Okay.
I did not necessarily see a lot, but there were comments that, there might see a swarm of them a little bit here and there.
What does that mean? I mean,
a
It means that they fly.
Oh, I thought, okay.
I did not myself actually see a bunch. Why, do you assume that they are growing there?
we suspect, or I maybe suspect, I don't want to get Brent in trouble, but the perfume that she's wearing might be attracting gnats.
I'm sure that she will be very excited to hear your concern.
Well, Brent brought something up this morning that since I don't change my shirt only once a week, that maybe it was the gnats gathering because of that. But I assured him that was not it. But we decided we were going to do a study and gather the facts.
Oh, I see. Well, I do have to say his theory does sound like it could make sense.
Shannon, we've got to go now.
Okay, bye-bye, Dave.
Bye. Didn't sound like there was a swarm there.
No.
But you cannot, conclude a study until it's complete. This is just underway. So we'll be back after these.
It's time to think farm safety.
Any system can fail under the right conditions. That includes hydraulic systems that you rely on out in the field. Make it a habit to keep yourself and others completely out of harm's way. The issue isn't so much equipment failure as it is accident prevention. Today and every day in 2020, think and practice safety first.
This farm safety tip was brought to you by the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow. Visit the deli and get something for the crew during harvest.
Until October 13th, buy a Nebraska Lottery Powerball with Power Play ticket and you could be one of 13 Nebraskans to win. Well, we'll let them tell you.
$1,300. $1,300. $1,300. $1,300. $1,300. $1,300. $1,300. $1,300. $1,300. $1,300. $1,300. $1,300. $1,300.
It's the Nebraska Lottery's 13 for 1,300 promotion, and 13 Nebraskans will win. Do we need to say it again? Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million. When people play Powerball or Mega Millions from the Nebraska Lottery, they obviously want to win the jackpot. But did you know that when you buy a ticket, you're also playing for $1 million? If you match 5 white balls in either game, you win a cool $1 million. And it happens right here in Nebraska. Since 2012, over 30 people have won $1 million playing Powerball and Mega Millions from the Nebraska Lottery. So there are literally a million reasons to play. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million. Mega Millions top prize odds 1 in 302 million.
It's time to think farm safety.
Drivers in rural areas should be on the lookout for slow-moving vehicles, or SMVs, especially during spring field work, harvest time, and other busy times for farmers. Before you pass SMVs, make sure you can see clearly the road in front of them. Today and every day in 2020, think and practice safety first.
This farm safety message brought to you by Healing Hearts and Families. If you're needing assistance, call 800-942-4040 and Healing Hearts and Family will be there to help.
Oh, what we do with the water in our homes. You can make it cleaner, soft, delicious, and fantastic. Call your local Broken Bow Culligan dealers, Del Moniger and Tim Wright, at 308-872-2978. You could give your people Culligan water.
9:23. Emily Barnett is here this morning doing her news. Mr. Higgy Baby is getting his news put together. So the news team is hard at it. And I know that they'll be working hard throughout this day to bring you all the top local news stories and all the good news stories we can find as well. I want you to drive cautiously, actually starting today, maybe even yesterday. The junk jaunt doesn't officially start until tomorrow, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah, maybe officially.
But they're rolling in. There's business being done yesterday, and there'll be plenty of it today. There'll be a lot of people in the communities in our listening area looking around and driving around, and certainly during the scheduled days, they expect pretty heavy traffic this year. And, of course, it is harvest season, and we've talked about that. But one of the things you can do yourself a favor and do somebody else a favor with all this traffic. Don't be looking at your phone, texting. So many times we see people, I don't know how they do it, sitting at an intersection waiting to get onto the main drag, and you can just watch them looking down at their phone. They got their phone in their hand. They're looking down at their phone, waiting for the traffic to clear so they can pull out. Well, I'm going to tell you, that's dangerous to start with. I'm not afraid to say that. But with people in town that may stop on a dime, if they see something, you might run into the back of them. Hurt yourself or somebody else. So be careful out there, please. That's our soapbox for the day.
Yeah, just takes a split second.
Yeah.
We all know that.
So please drive with care.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to
Written by Chris Christopherson. Johnny Cash taking it to another level, but Chris had some success with that as well. Yes, I think Nashville on a Sunday morning, if you were drinking beer for breakfast, might be a little depressing, but good song. We have 100 more we could play. We were going to play Boy Named Sue, also One Piece at a Time, Ghost Riders in the Sky, the Tennessee Flat Box.
Oh, yeah, Flat Top Box.
Yeah.
Get Rhythm.
There's so many. Johnny 99 is a personal favorite that didn't really get a lot of attention, but it's a great song. There's a lot of music to play when you start having a Johnny Cash day.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you'll be back with us again tomorrow morning at 7:30. We'll be going out to the fairgrounds tomorrow to talk with the folks about the horse sale that is going to be, I think, very popular, a big event. And Rick Nelson's coming in and a whole lot more on the Friday edition. And then the triple header in football beginning tomorrow afternoon. So it's going to be a good couple of days.
It will be.
Looking forward to it. And we invite you to join us tomorrow at 7:30 for the Get Up and Go. Oh.
I was going to say, there's a couple of gnats right on your shoulder.
What? Man, my head's itching.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I got fleas. I don't know what the deal is. What's going on?
I don't know. It is the fourth day you've been wearing the same shirt.
Oh, man, an itchy itch. Whew. So long.